Hello, uh, 1002. Are you there? Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah, where's the TA is there? That's a lag.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, you guys don't have any session today, right? Any other session, previous session? Okay. Okay. So, what we have discussed yesterday, we start summary, like start to have summary or week 6, right?
Actually, I had one question. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if this is the proper forum to ask. This is related to week 5 GRPA 4 actually.
Hmm.
So the question is, the program is taking only one input, okay,
Hmm.
as is magic mat. But in if you look at the sample test cases, the input is it's consisting of the dimension of the matrix and then the matrix itself.
Hmm.
So that is kind of a little how to handle that, because when you write a program, I mean, how to separate the dimension from the matrix actually.
Okay, the
Is
question
my
is,
question clear?
n by n. Yeah,
Can
I'm
you
good. So, okay, just,
can you open
yeah, I
the week
think
5 GRPA 4?
this right. I have already
Uh,
opened my, I think I stopped sharing my screen. Yeah.
yeah, now I can see. Yeah, yeah, this is the one. My only question is, all these 1, 2, 3 is done, but unfortunately, how to pass this input? Because if you scroll down, this is
Hmm.
magic. If you scroll down, the default program,
Okay, maybe, yeah, like this.
yeah, some lag. Yeah, is a little bit more in that. If you do Python 3,
Yes,
choose a language Python 3, choose language
I
Python
did,
3.
right? I
I think
think
there is
I
a
did.
lag. I think there is a lag, Mayur. So I think we are seeing it a few minutes later. So,
Oh, is it? Okay.
so what my
So,
question is,
actually, already,
so
hmm.
when you do this, the program, you see, it is accepting only one mat as input. But if you
Hmm.
scroll down in the sample test cases, there is a dimension of the matrix 2 and then the matrix 1, 2, 2, 1. You see, so
Hmm.
that is a little because now I have written only accepting the matrix and then dimension as separately. So can I change this to dim comma mat in the program?
Okay, just 1 minute. I need to check
Sure,
first of
sure,
all.
sure.
The n by n square matrix of positive integers is called magic square if following sums are equal. Okay, these are the conditions, and even all the cells could be identical. You do not have to accept input user output. So you are saying that since it is just taking one argument here, Matt,
Yes, 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 yes.
okay, and your problem is since this input is like this, right? 2
Yes, yes,
1
yes,
2 and 2 1 and how
yes,
it
yes,
will. But
yes,
I
yes.
think they have mentioned here, right? So you need not to actually
Accept input, but the
uh,
way I'll structure my program,
uh,
that will be based on some assumption, right?
uh,
So if I write column sum dim comma m, right,
uh, uh.
then I will have to attribute like I'll pass two arguments to column sum, right? So, you see what I'm saying? So for column sum, I'll have a function. For row sum, I'll have a function, and
Mm.
then for diagonal sum, I'll have a function, right?
So you are going
So
to
for
have three functions, you're saying.
yeah,
Uh,
uh, no,
Three
see,
functions is it necessary? Like one in one function you can do, right? No?
we can.
Hmm.
No, but that passing that. Okay, maybe my question is not so clear.
Okay, anybody here is like who have
Patient.
completed this one? So you can you like help him like what you have done or something like that? Yeah, somebody has raised already hand. So
Try running mat to see what input it is
uh,
taking.
Biswajit and Prabhavat is there. So any one of you can actually.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have taken one for loop in the same function is magic.mat. I have taken the column sum,
Hmm.
and then with the other for loop, if I is equal to diag sum, see in one for loop I have calculated the diag sum in which I is equal to j.
Hmm.
I haven't gone with the four full conditions over there. Actually, I have taken only the row sum, column sum, and one diagonal sum. I have not gone to the other diagonals at all. When I was just checking, it gave me like 7 cases have been passed, so I didn't check with the other cross of this diagonal.
No, no,
I
I'm
is
not interested in the logic. How, okay, anyway, the argument passing, how you're passing the, so you're
which
Hmm.
argument
because the
for, for which one you want the argument?
mm,
So
okay,
what is the problem for him is, see
Yeah.
that function is already taking only one argument, that is mat. So what
Yes.
he
Yes, sir.
says
Yes,
that
sir.
in the input which is below given, right? So it is taking
Yeah.
three things, like two, that means dimension of the matrix, I think, and
Mm.
two rows, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3, like that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
how you can take the input and how can he process? That is his question, because only mat one argument is passed. That was
See, MIT is a matrix only, no, sir. It's a list of list only, no, sir.
correct.
So
So how he can proceed? Just tell me, tell him that thing only.
see, for when you're taking I of for I in mat, it takes the first row,
mm,
and then for accessing each and every item in a list, you have to say like list of I, like if row of I. For row in mat, the next for loop will be for j in row, not the full mat.
okay, okay. I'll try to figure it out. Thanks. I'll
I
thanks
the list.
Prabhavati. Thanks Mayur.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
I just hope it is clear. I'm not too sure whether I told it in the correct manner.
No, somebody has given some suggestion here. Try to return mat and see how it is coming.
working.
So let me try to do that.
Uh,
No, we
Whatever
have
you
to
do,
return
I are
no, right?
because two is there, na. So it will start from two, right? So how
No,
if you
that is the input which we are giving for the number of rows,
mm, mm.
right?
Okay.
The first,
Mm.
the input which is given is you have that is the number of rows actually which has been already input inside. We need not go in with the input.
Okay. 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 I'll
So we
try,
have
guys.
yeah.
Mm, thank you.
okay, so shall we start
Sir,
with
I have
Yes.
one. Sir, I have one question, sir.
hmm, regarding
Regarding, sir, actually it was like graded assignment one, sir.
grade assignment one? Huh? 1 minute. Just see. Grade assignment one. Question number.
Question number 6 and 7, sir. I know it is done by the slicing, but the sir, actually I just want to know that how come they come into the solution that 13 and 7.
Question number which one? 6.
6 and 7.
7. I think only 6
Both
is there.
6 and 7
PP
both.
or G?
PPA, sir.
No,
I mean,
which one? PPA.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
graded assignment, that one. Options, multiple MCQs.
Oh, graded assignment. Which?
Yeah.
Not programming assignment, you're saying. Oh, okay.
No, not programming. I'm asking about the graded assignment MCQ, sir.
Question number 6.
Yeah.
6 and 7. Okay. Consider the following string. For what values of A and B does the following expression evaluate to true? Assume that both A and B are positive integers. So word of A / B is equal to this string, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So where is that sequence? You can see this sequence from here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until this, right?
9.
Middle.
So 4
Correct.
is, yeah.
So the A should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one, right? Because this side it should include that one, right? That A should include this number, right? And B should exclude, like it should be one number more than what we're going wanted, correct? So it should be A should be 5 and B should be, I think, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. B should be 14.
But answer is, sir, answer is
13, sir. 13, so B is 13.
Sir, A is, sir, but answer is given A is 4 and B is
Yes.
13, sir.
Oh, sorry. A should be 4, correct?
Zero index.
Because it should start with 0, right? Indexing should start with 0. So yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for when 1 is there, the indexing should be 0, right? 4. It should.
And 13 because till 12 it has to come.
See, okay, I'll check here.
Sir, is it possible to show it in a whiteboard, sir?
Why? We'll check here only in Python itself. We'll check. Suppose this is string, right? Let's say this is a string. Say yes. And okay, S of 5 means which one? So what do you think it should print?
4.
Sorry, S of 4. So which thing you should think it should print here in this string? So it will start with 0, right?
0, yeah.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should print what? 1. So it's printing 1. Now same thing if I wanted to print S of 13. So which thing should print? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It should print 0, right? Okay, correct. Now that is correct. Now which we wanted this, correct? So what does slicing do? So in slicing, if you wanted this, then which the left hand side of this number, right? So it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So should I write 4 or should I write 5 here to include 1? 4.
Include and 1, yeah, 4, yeah.
4, right? And to include 9, what should I write?
13. I mean 0. 0.
Right? So if that 0th index should be written so that it can exclude, because right side index it can be excluded, right? So it should not take that value. So if I try to print S of 4 to 13, what should it print?
4 to 13. That is position 1 to 8, 1 to 9.
1 to 9, right? And if I say 4 to 12, in that case, what will happen? It will go only until 8, but it will start with 1. That means this 4, it should include that number, right? That in this index position uh, mentions that number at the correct index position, right? But this 12 means you have to exclude that number on that index position, correct? N minus 1 kind of thing. So it will take only those numbers, right?
Okay,
So
sir.
what
Got it,
was
sir.
your problem here? So
Understood,
here,
sir.
sorry, correct, right?
Hmm.
And other question was seventh one.
Seventh one is
So
clear, sir.
same thing.
Same thing, sir. Cleared, sir.
Huh?
13.
Okay. A and B. Okay, A and B. Okay. The same, right? So
Thank you,
in
sir.
indexing, slicing, what will happen is if you the left hand side of that indexing, right? So A double that colon B. So A is actually it will take that value. It will start with that value, but it won't end with that B. It should end with B minus 1.
Yeah, B
Correct?
minus. Yeah.
So it will
And
include only those.
colon after
Yeah.
colon, if you wanted to capture the other one, then it has to be include the one more number, the plus one.
One more. Correct. Right?
Words. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. So shall we start with week 6? So week 6
Yes,
is related to lists, dictionaries, tuples, and sets. So how many of you, like, I think you have used list and dictionary, like not dictionaries, maybe list and tuples or sets somewhere before?
Lists
sir. We have learned lists, but tuple
Okay.
this week. We have to capture the tuple this week.
Yeah, dictionaries, sets. So we'll see some of the basic operations on list, dictionaries, sets, and tuples today. One more thing is we'll see some terminology called mutability. Hashable means what? Those things. Okay. So okay, this is how list look like, right? So numbers is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Letters is equals to A, B, C, D, and words is equals to this is a list. So what are the types of objects inside this list? So in numbers, what are these type of objects?
integers.
Integers, right? In letters, this type of object is
String.
strings, and in words, this is also a string,
String.
but yeah, this is also a type of string only, but not only letters. It is like words are there, right? So it can, so that means list can support which type of objects? All type of
All.
objects, right? So integers, floats,
Mm.
strings, etc., right? Now mixture of lists also it is possible. It can actually support boolean type of objects also. So this 1, 1.0, 1 and 2, you can see that 1 is integer type, 1.0 is float type, this is string, and this is boolean, right? So it should not throw an error. That means it is going to support, right, inside the list. If you see, okay, I haven't printed it, right? Okay, so if I print, so it should not throw an error for any of the above. So, numbers. Cool. So this is correct. There is no error thrown here, right? So that means it can support any type of object inside the list. Now this is if you wanted to find out what is the type of this variable called numbers, so this is a list, right? So it contains the numbers here. And what does this give? Print is instance numbers comma list. How it will what does it give? So actually what is what it is doing is, list is a object type, right? And is instance means it is checking that the variable given above is having the same type of object as that of given this right side after the comma, right? So numbers is the numbers having the same object type as that of given here, so list. So it is true, right? Because numbers is a list. If I change it to, let's say, float, so it should throw what it should give is instance
False.
false,
False.
right? So it is giving false. So
So if
number,
I give integers,
you can, yeah, you can give integer also. That also should, what it should give now, it is it should give false or it should give true?
false.
False, right? Because numbers is a type
List.
of list, it is not a integer.
Integer.
It can hold integer inside it, it can hold floats inside it, but overall it is a list, right? So that is one thing. Now I will correct this program list, right? Okay. Now how can we do slicing in the list? So do you know about slicing in the list, how to do the slicing? I think we have seen, right, in week 1 also the
Yes, sir.
same problem was there. So
Yes, sir.
if numbers, so this is a list, right? Numbers is a list. So there are three ways of slicing the list, right? By indexing, by using this thing, by uh, like this is called indexing actually, the third one.
Mm.
But so what it should give in the first, this line of code, print
1, 2,
numbers
3, 4.
0 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
it should print 1 2 3 4, right?
Yeah.
Within a list or only 1 2 3 4 separately?
No, sir. Separately.
So what does it is giving the uh,
List. It is not giving a list. It is just giving 1, 2, 3, 4.
elements in a list, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what it should give, the second line of code?
It should give a list from 2, 3 should 2 0 1 2 2, 3 within a list.
2 3 within a list, right? It
Yeah.
is not going to give you the separate elements as,
No.
okay.
And
Yeah, and suppose if I'll change this, if I say okay, so what it should print?
2, 3 only, sir. Len of numbers is 4. So it will be till 3 only it will take. So it is 2, 3 only in a list.
Everyone is okay with this, or do you have
So
any
no.
other answer?
One,
According to me, it will print
1,
2,
2, 3,
3,
4.
4 within a list.
2, 3,
3,
4.
4 within a list.
2 3 4 within this, okay. So 1 minute, we'll check that one also. Previously it was like this, now we'll check for this also. So let's see. Length of numbers.
Then
Okay, this n.
numbers.
Okay, we'll see now what will happen. Okay, so first one was correct, that 1 2 3 4 it is giving you the separate elements, right? Because we are calling that
Yeah.
separate elements by indexing, right? So this is called indexing. So numbers of 0, that means 0th element in this list. So which one is the 0th element? 1. Numbers of 1 is 2, right? So these are the indexes. So that's how you can actually call the elements in the list by calling the index, right? Now what happened to this line 1 colon 3? So we already seen that what is the so it should start, it should include this element, right? And it should exclude this element, right? So 0 1, so it should include 2, right? Then 0 1 2, and this is third one, right? So it should not include the element 4. It should go up till 3 only, right?
Yes.
So this list should be printed as 2 comma 3, right?
Either
But when it is length of the numbers, what is the length of this list?
4.
4.
Length of this 4 list is 4. So when I'm doing slicing here, so it is going from 1 to
So it is 2, 3,
4. So
3.
0, it should go up to 3, right? So 0
3, 3. Yes.
1, it should start with 2, then
2, 3, 4.
0 1 2 3, right? Everybody is understanding this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Maybe I can, yeah, maybe I can change now. 1 minute, I'll just change, because 1 2 3 4 is there, so maybe that indexing and it is going to be confused. Let's say I'm changing this to this. uh, Sorry, 1 minute. Now, okay. So this is another list called letters, which is which includes A, B, C, D here. So what it should print here? Letters of 1 colon 3.
B, comma C.
Any other answer?
0, 1.
Sir, list of B, comma C.
List of C. Okay.
List of B,
And
comma C.
what this should print?
Sir, it will
B.
print list of B, comma C, comma D.
Right?
Mhm.
So we'll see. Okay, this is correct right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone is having doubt in this?
Sir, I have doubt. Sir, length
Yeah.
letters mean it is 4. So it usually goes 1 less than the final. So it
Correct.
should go up to 3. It means B, comma C should be correct. Why
So
it is
okay, indexing start with, okay, if I say,
Zero.
B, which
so
start with B.
let's say I'll write the index. Okay. Index, okay, sorry. Okay. Let's say I'll have this index. Okay, this is a, so indexing start with what?
0.
0.
0, right?
0.
So okay, tell me what is the index of A in letters?
0.
0.
A for
B
A,
is
1,
C is 2,
2, and
D
D
is
is
3, right?
Yeah.
Now in this length of the letters is what?
4.
4. So it should
Okay. I
go
got
from,
it. I got it.
right,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, right?
Yes.
4 minus 1. So this should print
Right.
BCD, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Now our and one more indexing we know, right? Negative indexing we know, right?
Yes.
From
Let's say,
last.
okay. So this is my negative indexing. So how it will start?
D is -1, C is -2.
So this should be from here, right?
Yes, sir.
-1,
-1, -2,
here
-2,
-2, here it should be
-3,
-3, and here it should be
Minus.
-4, right?
Yes, sir.
So if I am, so okay, I'm not giving the comma here, but you understand it, right? Maybe I'll do. So I can call this by this like this also, right?
Yes.
Okay, I did something. Okay. So if I wanted to print letters of -2, what it should print?
List of C.
C, right?
C.
List of C.
Yes.
List of C or only C?
Only C.
Huh?
Only C.
Only C.
Only C. Element. It will print the
Only
element only.
only element, right? Yeah, it's not
Yes.
going to print
Yes,
a
sir.
list of C, right?
No.
Now in this case, let's say I wanted to print from -2 to -4. What it should print?
So it will give a list of C and D. B.
Hmm?
C and B list.
Okay. Any other option, or do you want like have cross thing what Prabhavati said already?
Sir, I have only doubt here, sir. Actually, in string also, like it will go in reverse direction or front direction. I have doubt.
Reverse direction only. Same. So whatever you are using for strings, you can use actually for list here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sir,
what it should print?
Sir, it should print list of CBA.
CBA.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any other answer?
C and D.
C and D. Okay. Any other answer? So one said B. One said only C and B. Another said C and D. I think one of you said C B A, right? Am I audible?
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So okay. What? Okay. We'll see what is the correct answer now.
Nothing is coming.
Why?
Because we cannot include -4
Huh.
and -2 also. It will be a null set because nothing will be there between -2 and.
Okay. If I'll say -2 to -3, then
It could be set.
Sir, it will print CBA.
No.
Again, nothing.
C. Sorry, C. -3, -2 should be giving you some. If we reverse the order, -3, then all this also should be giving you. Yeah, this one should
This will give C, sir.
okay. What is happening here? Okay. Let's say if I wanted just to check only -1, what it should print?
D.
-1.
-1.
D. So
That is
-1,
D.
yeah, that means D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to print -3 to, let's say, -2, what it should print?
-3 to -2. B alone. B.
Empty, no, sir. It's empty set.
So yeah. So now you see, it is printing B. Okay. Now if I say -3 to -1, what it should print?
BC list.
B, comma,
BC.
C.
And
B, comma,
and
C.
if I wanted to say like this,
C.
what it should print?
Sir, for this
Empty
only null
list.
is coming.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So what is happening here? Have you observed this? What is happening here?
Yes, sir.
If
Left
I'm
to right,
saying,
it is organizing it.
yeah, right.
Like reverse
So
is not
But
possible.
reverse
the
is not
pointer
true.
moves only forward in the right direction.
Forward. Yeah. So
reverse
if
is
you
not
say
possible.
from -3 to -2, it should print what?
B.
It should print B. Right. And if I
Yes.
say -3 to -1, it should print
BC.
B and C.
B and C. Right. Yeah.
So like
One
in
minute.
string, reverse is possible, but here reverse is not possible.
Now after that we can give colon -1.
So you understand, right? What is happening here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So think about it. So it's not like you have to means like remember the things, but you can actually play with this. But but there is it's kind of like this, right? Only so it is going only from left to right only, right? So whenever you're
Yes.
slicing it with this negative indexes also, you have to give this like this, then only it will print. Otherwise, what will it print? It will print empty list. Correct. Okay.
Yes.
So these are some useful functions on lists, right? So the first function
Sir,
is,
may I interrupt just
yeah,
once?
yeah, correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, the maths class ended late, so I joined a little late and I could not even see the YouTube streaming. I just want one clarity. So if we just print one index, letters and just one index, it will print the element. And if we do it from one index to another index, then it will print a list, right?
Yes, yes. So you are saying like this, right? So if I'm printing letters of one, what it should print?
Just the single B.
Means which one? Yeah, B, right? And if I'm
Yeah.
printing from 1 to 3, it should print a list.
A list. Okay. Otherwise, it
Correct?
just prints the element.
Element, yes. So this is okay. We'll see that one also. Print. Just copying the same thing. This is here. So you see, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Correct.
Sir, just quick
So,
question. Sir, why doesn't it throws an error instead of showing us a null set? In the D.
so actually, so which error it should throw? If it is not, so what is happening here? You are going from -1 to instead of going from here to here, you are going from uh, this side to this side, right? It's actually the list does not know to go from like slicing, right? It is only going in the forward direction. So it will start with -1, and in the next of -1, what is there? Nothing is there, right? So it is giving you the list. It is not going backward side, only it is going forward it is checking after -1 what is there. Only empty list is there. That is what it is giving. It is not showing an error here.
Okay.
See, this is actually built in Python only, right? So whenever that language is done, uh, means whoever wrote that language, they have done in that way. Correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll see some functions on list. So first function is sum. So this is a list a equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. So what so print sum of a. So what it should print?
6.
6, right?
Yes.
So we'll see. Yeah, so this is a built-in function in Python for sum of the list. So if you see, it is going to it is like summing over all the elements in the list, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 3, then max and minimum. So if a is equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3, what it should print minimum of a and comma maximum of a.
1 and 3.
1, 3.
1 comma.
Will it be comma separated or will it be only space
No
separated?
space, only space.
Space separated, right?
Yes,
So it
sir.
should print 1 and 3, but not with comma separated, right?
Space.
Correct.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Now this sorted list. So this is the function. So a equal to this list 2 comma 1 comma 3. If I wanted to print sorted of a, so what it should print?
Ascending, no, ascending order.
Sir,
One-
actually we
1,
were
2,
not like,
3.
sir, actually we were using sort, a dot sort, right?
That is
we
also
did-
sign. Yeah, that is also there. So this is also one of the functions. It is sorted of a, and you can use that sort a dot sort also. There also it will
Yes.
give the sorted list only. So right.
Yes, sir.
This is range function is there. So how to use range function to create a list of only numbers. So range of 10 means how many numbers it will give?
0 to 9.
0 to 9.
0 to 9. So when I'm printing these numbers and I'm saying list of these numbers, right? So I'm already passing that list over these numbers. So it should print a list of numbers from 0 to 9. So will that be possible if I give this kind of argument here? Will it create
Yes,
a
Yeah, it should create
it
uh,
should.
1 to 9.
from
1 to
1 to
9.
9.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is creating the list, right? So you can
Mm.
create a list like this, or if you just give one argument here, it will also create list from, it will start from 0, right?
It is like for argument, like for
For loop.
for loop, huh?
Right. So range function is directly you are just doing the for loop, but and then you're creating the, so in for loop what you have to do, you have to create a empty list first, right? So you have to say L equal to some empty list, and you are
Yes.
then
Yes.
putting all the numbers inside that list. So
Yes.
this thing is directly giving you the list. Only you have to say range of 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this function is also very useful function. Then what is mutability? So what does it mean by list is mutable?
Means
Changeable.
we can append, add, remove element from the list.
Correct. So in this case, you are seeing this list 1 equals to what? 1 comma 2 comma 3. So this is the original list 1. Then what I did is I have said list 2 equals to list 1. So I have stored that list 1 into another variable
List.
called list 2.
Yeah.
Then what I did is I just change the first element, right, or the element which is on 0th index to 100. So what it should do, the third line?
List 100, 2, 3.
So list 1 and list 2 will print the same thing.
Yes.
Correct.
So it will be 100,
Because
1, 2, 3,
one
or
tutorial, I
100.
think, in one tutorial.
100, 2, 3.
So list of 2 of 0, that means it should change the first element in the,
So 1 will become 100.
yeah, 1 will become 100. So if I'm going to print list 1 and print list 2, what output you are thinking, like what it should be?
Both should be 100, 2, 3.
100, 2, 3.
First one is 1 to 3 and second one is 100 to 3.
No, both are 100.
Both will be 100, 2, 3.
1 will be 1.
Okay. So shall we check the answer?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it is giving you 100 to 3. Why? What has happened here?
Sir, actually, I saw in the video, sir, it's saying like when there is a list equated to other list, the memory point, the memory place is only pointed and not the actual element is being pointed over there. So when you say list 2 is equal to list 1, it is actually list 2 is
List
pointing to the memory location of list 1.
List 1, correct.
Yeah, so if you change anything in list 2, it automatically reflects into list 1.
Yeah, so that is happening here. So if you wanted to change and if you don't want to change the previous list, and if you wanted to change only the second list, you can use deep copy, right? Okay, that we'll see at the end of this lecture, so how we can use that. But right now, let's say list 1 is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, right? When I say list 2 equal to list 1, what I'm doing is I'm just
Sharing
doing
the memory.
so list 1 is having some memory in your computer, right? Let's say in a computer we have stored list 1 in some memory location, okay? And when I'm saying list 2 equal to list 1, then what is happening, it is just saying that okay, list 2 is assigned to this memory location, correct, of list 1. Now if I'm changing anything in list 2, that same is applicable to list 1,
List
because
1.
it is not replacing that
Sir,
entire
it's just like changing the name of a person.
correct, right? But
or
whatever
thing.
characteristics are there, it is there, right?
Yeah.
So if you change anything, it will change in the original list also, and it will become same. So list 1 also and list 2 also, the changes will happen in both the list if you do some changes like this, right? So and do you understand what is mutability here? So
Yes.
mutability means you are, so initial list was 1 comma 2 comma 3. If I wanted to change anything from my indexing also, it is possible, right? So I just changed it from 0. So if I change this, what will happen?
It
Instead of 2, it
100,
will be
1 comma 100 comma
sorry,
3.
103.
And what will happen to list 1?
Same.
List 1 will be
Same as list 2.
Right? So it should happen like this. So 103. So mutable means you can actually change any element, right, by indexing. So, some objects are there where you can do you cannot do these operations. We'll see ahead.
sir. If we add another line just below list 2, let's say list 3 equals to list 2, and
Okay.
if we do the same thing what we did with list 2, it will
Okay.
give the same thing.
Okay. Let's see. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. List 3 of, let's say I have changed 0th index by, let's say, 200. And I wanted to print list 3, list 1, list 2, and list 3. What will happen? We'll see. Okay. Oh, okay. What is your thinking, like what it should happen, or what it should give the output? Give me a moment.
200, 103.
Yes, sir. If we are
3 times 200, 103 should come to my guess.
yes. I got disconnected.
No, actually that my charging was low, so I went to. So okay, what should be the answer for list 1, list 2, and list 3?
It will
200,
become 200, 103.
Okay, everyone agrees, or do you have any other opinion over here?
If
Hello.
yes, yes,
Okay.
we do agree. No, it doesn't.
No. Whenever the print comes first, that's why it's not getting affected, right, sir? Because the print is coming first. Yeah.
So here, if you
Sir,
print
actually, list 2 is allocated with list 1 and list 3 is allocated to list 2 only.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
No. You put print one, list 1
Okay.
and list
Now?
2 later. Yes, sir. Now it will be 100. 200, 103 for all the 3.
See. What was happening earlier? So if I do
It was
here,
before assigning.
yeah.
The
So
print list 1 after the first line.
so yeah. Okay. If I'll do that, what will happen? Let's say. Okay. So what should be the output in this case now?
1, 2, 3.
List 1 will
Then,
be 1, 2,
and
3.
then 103, and the last one will be 200, 103.
Right?
Yes, sir. Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sir.
Okay. So okay, we'll move to the some list methods. So
So
first
this
one.
only happens in Python or other languages also?
I think so. I don't know like much of the other languages, because I have stopped practicing in C or C++. But I think here only Python concerned, right? I know that it is happening here. Others, I am not sure like it will happen, because their syntaxes and their things will be something somewhat different. I'm not sure. Like we have to check there. That's what. So you know any other language apart from this?
Yes, sir. C++, I guess it
You're
doesn't
using.
happen.
Yeah, you can check there, and in every other language, somewhat minor differences will be there. So
Okay, sir. I will check in Java.
you can check and see. Okay. So in list methods, um, uh, so one of the method is insert, right? So okay, what it does is it will insert an element by indexing. Okay. So let's say this is my original list L, which is 1 1 2 3 8, and if I do L dot insert 4 comma 5, what does that mean?
After
It
8,
inserts two elements
no,
after it.
after 8, it inserts 5 after the 4th index.
So
I
what?
mean, at the
Okay,
4th
okay.
index,
What is the length of
it
L here?
1, 2, 5.
Okay, okay. Maybe I'll write some indexes here. Okay, for this list.
0, 1, 2,
0, 1, 2, sorry, 2, 3, 4. Okay, correct. So L dot insert 4 comma 5.
So at the 4th index, insert 5 means 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Sir, in line 2, you use dot instead of comma.
Oh, okay, 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 sorry. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. So shall we check what it should print?
At the 4th index, we should insert 5.
Okay. So from this output, what you can say?
List is mutable.
No, that is
But
okay.
the 4
Let me
is
tell
not
function how it
inserted.
is.
4 does not get inserted.
Yeah. So what I said is this insert method, right? How it will operate. The first argument of this method, this 4, right? This is not a element. This is an index, and this is an
Okay.
element. So what it does is at the 4th index in this list, it will insert this element. So at this 4th position,
Means at the fifth place. At the 5th.
yeah. So at the 5th place, that means this position,
Yeah.
it is going to insert 5 here, right?
Okay.
And it is not removing that original index. Original element. What it does
It will
is
shift. It will shift one right side.
okay. So tell me what will happen now.
If there's 2,
1
but
1.
No, no, 2 it will become 5. The third position instead of
Third
2,
position.
5.
So what should be the output? What should be the final
1
output?
1 2 2 3 8.
1
1,
1
1, 5,
sorry.
2, 3, 8.
Okay. What? Okay. Raise your hand, someone, and tell me. First of all. Okay. Who want to tell?
I will tell, sir.
Okay. Who's please tell your name and this.
Sir, my name is Prabha.
Okay. Yeah. Say.
Sir, it is 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 8.
Okay. Others agreed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll see.
5 won't come now. 2 won't come. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So what is happening here? This second is what? 2 is what? Is index position.
Index.
Right?
Index.
So where it is? This one. Right?
Yeah.
So it is going to insert this 5 at this position. So 1 1 5 and the 2 3 8 shifted towards the right side. What is happening here? 1 comma 1 comma 5 comma 2 comma 3 comma 8.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. One more thing we'll see. Okay, we'll see here. So this is our list here. L equals to 10 20 30. Right? Now tell me.
Sir, I have one question here in insert. Can it be done like in minus, like -1? Will it?
Position. Okay, we'll see.
Do they?
Okay,
what
what
the last one 8?
So what it should do now?
It should like the in 1 1 2 3 8 5 8. No 8 5. I think 8 5.
Yes, sir. 8 5.
8 5.
Any other answer?
Same answer.
Same. Everybody agreed with this?
Yes, sir. I agreed.
Okay, we'll see.
No, it is
But,
5.
No.
Why you said so? What I told you at this position, right? It is going to insert this element, and other elements will shift to right side. So where is that -1?
8 at 8
at 8.
Yeah.
So it is going to insert 5 at this position, right? So
Okay.
instead of 8, it should be 5 and right. So if I say -2 here, what it should print now?
1 1
1 1 2 5 8 538.
538, right? 112 538.
538. Yeah.
That should be the answer. See, right?
Yeah, right.
Fine. Okay, I'll remove this. Okay, everybody is okay with this, that negative index
Yes.
in insert?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is my list. L equals to 10, 20, 30. So this L dot insert 0, 5, what it should print?
5, 10, 20, 30.
Okay. Then L dot insert 2, 15, what it should print?
10, 20, 15, 30.
What?
No, 5 is inserted, no, already.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, 1 minute. I will write your answer.
Please write, yeah. Otherwise.
Okay. So first will be
5,
5, 10, 20, 30.
20, 30.
Okay. Here
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
5,
10,
10,
15, 20, 30.
20, 30. Right. Now here
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
25, 30.
So what? Just tell me again. 5,
10, 15.
Okay,
20.
Okay. 5,
10,
10,
15,
15,
20,
20,
25,
25, 30. Right.
25, 30.
30.
Okay. Okay. Now here, this is important one. Yeah. Tell me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. First of all, what is the length of L now?
6.
6.
It is not 3, right?
6.
6, 6, 6. So 6, 0, 1.
So it will, sir, replace 25.
No, after 30, it will come as
It
35.
will insert, not replace.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I think, sir, it will place at the place of 25. Then like 20, 35.
Okay. What is the length of L? First of all,
6.
6.
So that means L dot insert 6, 35. Right.
Yes.
That means it should insert that element at what position?
6th position.
6th position.
At last
But
position.
by indexing it should be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is where it is not there, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
So
that
we can say that at the end we have to put that 35.
Yeah, that's what.
Can
Yeah.
say that.
So if you because there is no
Element
position,
doesn't matter.
right? So here it's going to insert here.
Okay, right, sir. I got it.
Correct.
Yeah.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th position will be. So it is going to insert at the end.
Yes.
This, right. Okay. What will happen to L dot insert 20, 40?
It will at the end. It will be at the end because 20 position is not there. Index 20 is not there. So it will be placed at the end after 35. Then 35, 40.
Okay. Everybody is agreeing with this, or will that throw an error?
Probably throw an error.
Okay.
No, it will not. Because len of L hasn't thrown an error.
This is one answer. Okay. This is one answer. This is throw an error. Apart from that, any other answer is there? Like 0, 0, 0 in between and or something is at 20th position.
Yeah, it also can. That is also possible.
Okay.
That can
No,
index.
it insert.
Huh?
So I go with 15, 20, 30 till 40.
Okay. So shall we check?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, but I haven't printed it, right? So okay, because
Okay,
I think all print.
तो लास्ट वाला करने से ही हो जाएगा, बाकी सब तो पता है.
Okay, we'll check for this also and this also. Others are okay, right? Because that we have already seen before. So we'll check only for these two.
Okay.
So this is correct, right? The length of L, that means it's going to add this 35 that at the end, right? In this case, what happens, index is not this 20 is like out of the index, right? Yeah. So it is still it is going to insert that element at the last position. Correct?
So like something which is more than length L, it will put the element at the last.
At the end only. Everything.
Sir, if we print index of 40 now, then will it show 20 or will it show 7?
What do you think?
Sorry, 6.
7, obviously 7.
So let's say I'm going to see L of, okay, I'm going directly for this answer. Suppose it should print what?
40, yeah.
So index is 7, right?
But its actual position is 20, no, sir.
No, so what is happening here when L dot insert? So it should actually this element, it should be inserted at the 20th position, correct? So when the program goes through this list, what happened here? So it says like 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So after that it searches for the next index, right? So it is
Yes,
not available there. So 20th index is not available there. So it is going to print at the end only.
Sir, if we at the end L dot insert 19 comma 30.
Here
then
or okay.
In last line, sir. Last line.
So after this, you are saying that if I want, okay, sorry.
No, sir. Don't erase them.
Yeah, I understand. So you are saying here you are going to add one more 19
Yes,
comma, let's say what, 30.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what do you think where it should print or what it should print?
Now it's gonna print the same thing, but it's 19.
No,
I mean, there's a 7th element.
So is it going to replace this 40, or you're saying the 40 will be last, or this 30 will be last?
30 will be last.
No, sir. 30. It's a catch.
So 30 will be last because 19 still doesn't exist on the list.
Sir, I still want to add that more line which you erased. That print L element of 7 at index.
Okay. So L of 7, right?
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So you want to see the result? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see. See, that was 40, and after that 40, it is going to add 30.
30.
So what is index here for 30?
8.
It's 8.
It should be 8, right? It should be 8, right? Okay.
Okay, sir. So Python is like a kid.
But see,
he doesn't know the rule of Bodmas, I guess.
No, it is following Bodmas rules, right? That is different thing, right?
No, sir. I mean, after print, it totally forget about past. Now he will stay in present or will seek future. It's not going to see the past.
So because we are we are inserting this, right? So that list is already getting longer, right? So yeah, that is okay. Now the next one is pop. Okay, this is another method which is called pop.
So I have one question. How to check index of one element in list? Like the long process we know, like li for I in list of li equal to that. The long process we know, but is there any shortcut method?
I think you can have that L dot, that index, right? So okay, for let's say, which element you want to check now?
Anyone, like
40.
7. Okay. 40, huh?
Sir, let's check for 30. Because there are two 30s in this list.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay, right.
okay, okay. So what will happen? Just tell me if I'll ask for index for 30, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The first.
Yes, sir.
I think first one will be shown first.
Yes, sir. As soon as it finds 30, it will show an index.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is this. So let's say L. Okay, this is my list, right? So how to find
L dot.
index of
30.
let's say 30. So what it should print? What do you think?
5.
1, 3, 4, 6.
So the current list is this one, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in this list you have to check. So 130 is here and 130 is there. So what is the index of this 30? It's
5.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And what is the index of this 30?
8.
8.
8. So between 5 and 8, what it should print?
5, sir.
5, sir. 5.
Yeah, 5.
So if you want to check the index for 40, it should print
7.
7, sir.
Right. Okay.
Sir, if we even if we perform short, it's going to print 30. No, sorry, it's going to print 7. No, sorry, 5 for 30. No.
What?
So 230 will come like beside.
If we perform
If
short
is
in
performed, then
sorting
230
operation.
will
Okay.
come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So sorting, what will happen? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is anyway in ascending order. Then 30 and again this 30 will come here. And then 35, 40, right? So this 30
So it
again.
should print 8.
5 only again.
Yes, sir.
That for 40 it should print, for 40 it should print 8, correct?
Yeah.
Because that sorted list is another like new list only, right? So it should print for 40, it should print 8, right? Okay. Okay. So we'll move to the next.
And I have a question.
Hmm.
That sort function for a list for numbers, I can understand it sorts in an ascending order. Can it sort strings in the letters in the form of strings?
What do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, we'll check here. So anyway, we are going for this sort function there. So
Okay.
before that, pop is there. Okay. So what does that pop does? So it is going to remove that one element by index only, right? So here L equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. This is my list. Now I have assigned this value to this variable index. So index equals to 1. And if I'm going to say X is equals to L dot pop index. So what it should be the output? So pop dot index means it is going to have that one here, right? So it should remove an element, okay, by that index. So which index it should which element it should remove?
B.
B, right? So and what when I'm going to print X, so what should be the output?
A,
Will that be a
comma,
list
C,
or
comma,
elements?
D, comma, E, comma, F.
So will that be a list or elements?
List, I think. List.
List, right? It should be a list.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see this.
Element.
Okay. Now if I say sorry. Now what it should print?
After B.
A, comma,
then E
C,
popped
comma,
out.
D, comma, E, comma, F.
Now it is going to print this, right? List.
Yeah.
Okay. So what operation? What happened here? X equal to L dot pop index means it is going to assign that value, right, to this variable. But it removed that that element from the list, and the now new list will be after removing that element. Right?
Instead of that index, we can directly use that integer in that pop.
Yeah, you can do it actually. So let's say if I'm going to remove this, if I say 1 here, it should print the same, right? Okay. Now, if let's say if I'm not, so this question is there. When I say like this, what will happen?
X will be nothing.
Throw error.
Okay, one answer is throw an error, another is it should be
Nothing will
nothing.
happen.
Nothing will happen. Okay, so the list will be the same as that of you're saying the previous list, right?
Yeah.
Any other?
Okay.
Okay, shall we check then what will happen?
Sir, it should pop the whole list.
It should pop the whole list. So that means you're saying X will have what values? All values A, B, C, D, E, F.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Null list.
We'll see. What happened here?
F is getting popped.
Yeah, so when you are not providing any index inside this parenthesis, right, what will happen? It is going to, like by default, it is going to remove this word, the last one. Last element it is going to remove. So this L dot pop, this means it is going to, by default it is there. So it is going to remove the last element in that list. Okay. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll check.
Sir, if you don't assign X to this value, you just write L dot pop. You don't assign it to a variable X, then what happens?
We'll check. What do you think? What will happen?
Sir,
it will just give us the remove list after remove.
Right? Correct, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now one more thing, is it possible if I say like this, if I say L dot pop 1 comma 2, what it should happen, or it will throw an error?
I think it should show an error.
No, sir. It will remove B.
It will remove?
No, sir.
Sir, it should remove B and C both.
Okay. So we'll see.
Error.
Why? What this error is saying?
It takes only one argument.
Okay. So in this pop method, it is only taking one argument. So by default, if nothing is mentioned here, that means it is going to remove the last element of the list. Okay. If you are mentioning any index here, so you can just remove one element at a time only. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It is not going to take more than one arguments inside that method. Okay. So that is about pop. Okay. Okay, this is another useful method, which is reverse. So L dot reverse, if you do like this, what it should print? It should print the reverse
5, 4,
order, right? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, by
No.
What is happening here?
So print in that itself L dot reverse you give, sir.
Right, it should have, it should be like this only, right? So what was happening there, because I'm trying to put it into that
Equate
variable.
it.
Yeah, so actually it's not going to give any some element or something, right? Like what happened in the previous
Yes, a list 1, list 2.
yeah. So here
sir, if we did the same thing on the pop, I mean L equals to L dot pop.
So it is going to give you the element, right? That element.
One element, not a list.
if I'll do like this and I'm going to print L, so what it should print now?
Should print.
Is it going to show print this list or only element C?
Only
Element C.
Element C, right? So it is going to
Yes.
yeah, so, correct. But in this case, what is happening here? You are not going to show this, so it should be like L dot reverse, and if you are going to print this L, the new L will be the
Oh,
reverse.
we observe here is leave it, sir. I understand, but I cannot explain it. Yeah.
Okay, so because yeah, I
Sir,
have a lot of things actually to cover today. Yeah.
sir, I
Yes.
was having.
Yeah. Tell me. We are going to see
Sir,
the short one, right?
in the reverse function, will it be possible that we take only some elements from L and reverse it?
Like some elements means?
Just like I don't want to reverse the first and the last element, but I want to reverse the middle elements. So will it be possible by using this function?
So how you are going to pass the argument here? You have to change the list, or what you are saying?
Just from 2, 3, and 4. I just want to reverse 2, 3, and 4.
So what you have to
Sir,
do first? You have to remove those
So,
elements first, no?
sir, can we do like L of no sir,
Like
this
this.
one in the first yes, in the first itself, L after capital L, list L.
You can do
In
that
that
one. That is there. So you can do actually. You can prepare new list, right? You are saying L
no
should
sir,
go to
in
L of
this itself we can do no sir.
where?
In the third line, which in the next line, L after L in the square brackets, if we give
That also you can do. So it should be like 1 to 4, no?
yes sir. No sir, it's not working.
So what you have to do here is
Small L is equal
I
to
also don't know actually it's going to work or not. Let's try. So actually you can do like this.
but that will leave off 1 and 5. Okay, fine.
What happened?
No, so that will if I reverse when I'm printing an output, 1 and 5 will not be in answer. Will not be there, sir.
She wanted only this list only, right? 2, 3, 4.
No, so 1 and 5 should be there, but this alone should be 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. That's what she wanted, I believe. I don't know.
Oh.
Sir, actually, she's trying to say that list should print 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, like that.
No.
Is
1,
like
4,
if we swap
3,
only 2 and 3.
Yes, just like that. 1, 4, 3, 2, 5. Like she wanted to reverse only 2, 3, 4.
So okay, only between then this. So I don't think it is going to pause. We'll see. Let's check.
Then we should
I don't
print
know.
big L.
I think we have to make a new list. Just
So the new list will not be having that 1 and 10.
Okay.
Sir, what did you did previously? Just do it again, like small L.
That we can do actually.
Then reverse 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. That actually we can do, but I was trying. Okay, this is not possible, right? Okay, reverse. So that this thing is there. So type error. What is saying? Reverse takes no arguments, right? That means you cannot pass any argument within this reverse thing. So if you wanted to just reverse only these 3 elements and not these 2 elements, then what you can do is you can have one more list, right? Then what you can do is you can reverse this one, and there if I wanted to do, what I can do is I can insert, right? So if I wanted to do, then I can insert actually 2 times. So any other thoughts are there?
No, sir.
No, any other
Sir,
method?
can you please explain the reverse once again?
So reverse is just reversing your list. Okay.
Like
So,
one element, like in a range of element.
so let's say this L was there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First, okay, we'll see this later. So L dot reverse. So this was my original list, right? L equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Now if I wanted to reverse this list, what it should be? What should be the output here?
5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1, right? So
Yeah.
that means it should reverse.
Okay, the whole list.
Right.
Whole
Now what we are trying to do is we are not going to reverse entire list, only the middle 3 elements of.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir. Can you do this?
Then, sir, we can do another thing. We can create another list of that element of that range. Then we can reverse.
What sir is doing, I guess. So what I was asking that the on the first run, the output was none.
Okay.
And so instead of using L, if we use another variable called M and print that M, is it going to throw that none again?
So you are saying no, but why you wanted that one for this thing or any
Sir,
other?
I understand in that way, like in the next step, it's going to be a kind of variable.
You are saying what it should say, right?
Yes, sir.
So it should say same thing. None, right? You cannot store this one L dot reverse here anywhere, correct?
Okay.
But is there any way to change these 3 numbers only alone, not changing this two, or any slice list? I don't think so. We have to do this kind of operations, I guess so, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyone like of you knows like any other way to do it or not? Okay, if you have, then you can actually post it somewhere, okay, in the discourse. So shall we see the other functions? Okay, this sort method is there. So sort method, what it should do?
Sort it out.
Sort it out, right? Like what previously we used that sorted. So what is the difference between sorted and sort here? In that sorted, we are passing that list inside that parenthesis, right? Here, this is method. So here you are not passing anything. So you are saying that L dot sort. It is going to sort it, right?
Yeah. Maybe the return value is different for sorted and sort.
No, same.
Same.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So see, if I wanted to print, okay, let's say okay. So previously, what we have
Sorted of yes, sir. Sorted of L.
right? It is giving you the same output, right?
Same list. Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually, both can give the same output, right? Now there is another method called remove. So let's say L is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 2. So what what is L actually then here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
You're
sir.
able to imagine it, right? I'll try to print it here first. So multiplication operation you know, right? Or
Yes,
this
sir. It is like L plus L concatenation.
concatenation,
Yeah,
right?
concatenation.
Right. So it should print this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you multiply with 3, then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 times.
Okay. Now so right now when I say L dot remove 1, so it is removing one element, right?
The first one.
So okay, what should be the output?
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I think both should get removed.
Okay, we'll see.
No, only one is getting
Right?
the first occurrence.
Yes.
Now
So, sir, like it is similar to pop. In pop, we call the index and then we remove it, and here
Yeah.
we calling the element direct, and
Correct.
then we are removing it.
So there is so in pop you are using index.
Yeah.
In remove you have to call by name that element. So if I say this, will that work? In pop it was working, right? In pop what was happening? It was removing the last element. So here is it going to remove any element or no?
It will say you need one argument.
Right? So what is this error? Remove text exactly one argument. So here you have to always give an argument here. So that means you have to pass one element always. So if I'm saying 5 here, so this list should print like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So if I given an element which is not present in the list,
What will happen? So suppose
It will show error, I think. It will show
yeah,
error.
not found.
Yeah,
But
error.
So we have passed this x here, which x is not in a list. So that is the error. So this is value error. So before what was okay, just see the error also, error, right? And if we are not passing any element in that, so it was showing you type error. Okay. So for now, okay. Now split. So split
Sir, when we
function.
were when we were doing L dot remove with an empty bracket, it was saying something 0 given as argument. What does that mean? That means if we had 0 in our list, what would happen?
No,
it was right. Zero given is nothing is given. So
I
like,
thought maybe if we had
right?
0 in our list, then it would work.
No. Let's say we have. So 0 is okay, and if I'll say 0 here, what will happen?
With empty bracket. No, with empty bracket. With L dot remove empty bracket.
Okay. So okay, what now? What do you think? Because we have 0 in our list now. So will it throw an error or will it remove 0?
That's what I want to
Throw
know.
error, sir.
It should throw error, right?
Yes, sir.
So remove takes exactly one argument, 0 given. That means no argument is given here.
Basically, sir, we can say remove is inferior version of pop. or it's a child
No,
also.
pop is different. Pop, in that pop we are removing an element by index, and here we are removing index by element. Now
Yes,
why these
sir.
two methods?
I was saying
So
like pop is a advanced one. If it doesn't have any element, it can remove something, but remove
No,
doesn't
actually, in
do that.
pop, there is a return of a return of an integer, right? Like
What?
in the pop function, there is a return value.
Yes.
But in this, nothing is returned, or the list is not returned in this method. We have done x is equal to L dot pop of that index. So that x is the return value for that pop function.
Yeah, correct. Here it is not there,
Here
right?
in this, there is no return value for that L dot remove of 0.
Because that this we are removing by element only, right? We are not removing by index. If you are removing by index, it should return that element first, and then you are going to remove that element. So pop function is like behaving like this, right? So how it is, what is doing? It is first of all going to see by index what is the element there, then it is printing that element, and then again it is doing the same operation that remove is doing. So it is removing element from the list now, right? So it is failing that remove operation. So in this element, right? So yeah, you can say that inside that pop, first of all you are checking for index, and then that element is removed again. Okay. Okay. So next is the split function. So what does split function should do?
Split at the particular place in which it
It
is
will
stored.
split, and whatever you are actually giving in this inside the string, right? So it should split this word by this element, and it should return a list, right? So what it should return here? What do you think?
All comma L.
So it should split from here, right? Yes. So one step will be all, and another step will be well, correct? It should give that output, and it should be a list, right? So it should be all well, right? Now if I say like this, what it should print?
All comma is comma well.
Okay, any other answer?
All space, then comma space well.
Okay, any other?
Same answer.
Okay, so here what we are doing, we are splitting over space. So it should remove that space, right? It should split whenever it sees a space, it will split from that point, right? So it should print
All comma is comma well.
understand. So whenever it sees a space, it will split at that point. So when it comes to all, or after all it sees space, then it gives you the comma, then again it went to is, then after is it is again seeing the space, so again it is splitting at that point, and it is giving you this value. Okay, now one more thing, say this is like this. Okay, all this comma is comma well, and if I'm passing this one, so what should be the output now?
Same.
So where it should split, first of all, tell me.
Comma.
Whenever it will see the comma, it will split, right? So it should give the same output, right? And it is it is giving you the output in the list, right? Now okay, Okay, now let's say if I say like this, what it should print? Will
Not
it
split.
throw error or will it not split or what will happen? Or
It
will it
won't
split?
split.
Huh?
It won't split. It will be as it is.
Okay.
It's throwing an error.
This is value error. What is called?
Empty cell.
So we are not providing any separator here, right? So if I have to provide some separator, then only it's going to split. Let's say I said W here. Okay, what it should be the output?
ALL, comma, IS, comma, and then two commas will come, and then ELL.
So it should the first element of the list will be until this, right?
Yes, yes.
And second element from will be from
ELL.
ELL, right? So that should it should print that one, right? So what you understand from here? You have to pass some separator, right? If you pass any empty, so if you are not passing any separator there, it is not going to split. Okay, suppose I
Sir, what if you put with an empty separator but with double quotes?
empty separator with double quotes, huh?
Same error will come.
Yeah, it should. It's
No,
like this.
no. I mean, there would be no single quotes at all. So just
No,
between double quotes.
no,
Would it
like
work?
this. No,
No.
it should not work, right? It is the same thing as that.
Single quote.
See. So let's say okay
I don't
now
know
if
why
I
I
say,
had read that if there is no, it's empty, it removes white space.
so but there is no white space here, no? It no it when it will remove the white space is when okay let's say see white space when it will remove, when you are giving that space there. Okay,
So without space, it will not remove.
it should not remove. See now, because it is seeing that space here,
Yes.
it is going to remove there, right? Okay, one more thing I wanted to show is uh, okay, I forgot actually what I wanted to show. Okay, we'll move to next. So this is another method which is called join. So now what split does? It splitted that string and give you the list, right? List of the elements by that separator, right? So you have to pass the separator in between. Now what will happen here is join what will do? Join is reverse of that split operation. So it is if you're having this kind of list, right? It is going to join this list. Okay, so what it should print here? Hmm?
There is no space there. How will it join?
Okay, it is there actually. See,
No, so what I mean to say is in the words, there is word space space, or you say this space,
okay.
sentence
Let's
space,
let's
is
say
space,
that
full
okay.
space.
Okay, if I say by this, what it should print?
This comma, sentence comma, is comma, false. It is a string maybe.
It is string, but with how it will be?
This comma, sentence comma, is comma, false.
Why comma is there?
Because comma is there to join it.
Okay, so suppose if only space is there,
Then this space, sentence space, is space, false.
that should be there, right? Now let's see. Okay, when I'm doing this, so this is actually this is not a separate string. This is a one string only, right? So I already
Yes.
have joined. So if you wanted to see it, it should be like this. Okay. Now tell me, will it work or will this throw error? There is no space in between this.
I think without space it should get joined.
Right? So
Yes.
now there is a difference between split and join, right? This one.
Yes.
In split, you have to
Yes, sir.
provide a separator,
An
right?
argument as a separator.
Right. But in
Sir,
join,
in
it
a,
is not needed.
sir, in split, if
ഇങ്ങോട്ടൊക്കെ
we
വണ്ടി
choose L,
Hmm.
what will happen, sir?
Where? Here?
Choose L. Yes, sir.
So you tell me where split.
Sorry.
What is your thinking?
Sir,
A
I
space.
couldn't hear what you said.
So what are you saying that? So if I choose L there, what should be the output?
Yes, sir. I think there should be
Huh?
a split of this,
A and then
A
IS.
and then L.
No,
So A,
comma.
L will be split in a
so
with
whenever
I guess.
it will see L, it will split, right? So first element
Yes,
will be A, the second element will be comma, then
Yes.
then L.
is comma WE. That will be the single word.
Second.
The
Yes,
right? Not so that comma is comma space WE. That will be one word, and after that
One word.
right, it should be like that. So you see.
Yeah. L is removed.
So here this is a one word, right? This was one word.
So, but for that second L, there is a empty string.
Yeah. So
which is
after
getting...
after
Yes.
A, it is splitted, right? Here
Yeah.
we'll get comma. Then after this L, again it sees one L, right?
Yeah.
That's why it is giving you that empty string. Let's say,
Yes, I thought.
okay, let's say we'll remove this one L. Now tell me what should be the output.
There should be one less comma after A, comma and
There should be A, then empty space, means empty string, then comma, then is, then after WE, then empty
Not
string.
empty string. Empty string is
There
not
is
here.
no need for empty because only one L is there.
Space.
Means space.
So when this is there, what was happening? Because after one L, it after
There was one more L.
it should split, right? After the first L, it should split, and again it sees L. So again, it should split at that point of time. So that conjunction, it is filled by that empty string, right?
Empty string. Yes, sir.
Right. So it should be like this. Okay.
If you want split one L all only, then what will be the coding?
A double L.
Yeah.
You're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what is your guess here? So whenever it will see first all, then only it will split, right? So first all it will, after that it should be having everything, right? Because
It
there
should
is
be
no
as
A
it
double
is.
L again.
Well.
So it should print only one element.
Yeah, and one element only. Yeah.
Okay. Why is empty string is there?
Comma is there. Sir, it is printing as a string, sir.
Yeah, I
Comma
think
is
this is correct only, but in all only after the all given
Comma
space.
is there.
So let's say this is this.
again empty set.
Okay, this I am. with this empty string.
Yeah.
So change double quote with single quote.
No, I don't think it should. Okay, let's see.
Sir, if you put a comma before all and you split with a comma, I think it will still give an empty string first. So I think if you give the separator at the beginning of the string, it is giving an empty string. No,
Okay,
if
yeah,
you do
maybe.
it with, yeah.
Let's
So
see.
even for that
Correct.
L, it was given the separate string, sir.
Huh?
So I
Yeah,
think,
when
sir, it's assuming
it
there
will
is
be
something.
okay. I'll check. Okay, I have to read then. I think where what's the problem here? Here I can understand because the double L is there. That is fine. Yeah, let's say here we have double A, and if you are saying A double L,
All. It will print A, sir.
it will print A and then this string. This is correct. Okay. If something is not there before it, it is giving you that empty string there. Right?
So even if we try double A LL and split it with double A LL, it will
It will again
give
give
that.
one string. One string.
Yes,
That
sir.
empty string. So initially I think it will give one string, but okay, I'll see the why it's happening. Okay, I'll see the reason later. Okay. So we'll move because already we have this completed list only, I think. Okay.
Okay, please.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
I was saying if we put L here, dot join word.
Here, that will
Yeah.
happen. That will work. So what it should be the output? This,
Then in space it will put L, right?
L. Yes.
L is L
And
for
it should be a joint sentence, right? Complete.
yes, sir.
No space.
No space, right? If you provide space,
Then it will give space.
this L, then space, right? If you don't provide space here, then it should be a continuous sentence, right? But L will be inserted in between. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And sir, both sides space.
Both sides space also it will work. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So we'll see tuples. So I'm not going to go in like more details in tuples because we'll see dictionaries then, and then we'll stop. Okay. Because dictionary also is kind of big quantity. Sets maybe you can watch lectures, right? Okay, I thought it will finish within 1 hour, but it's going long. So it's fine.
Sorry, sir. I
No,
joined
it's
this
okay.
class.
No, it's okay. It's okay, right? We have to discuss, so that's fine. Otherwise,
Actually, it was
whatever
my.
you'll understand here.
It is my first class before I didn't join.
Fine. So tuples is immutable. So what you saw in the previous list for lists are mutable, right?
Yeah.
What does this mean? Can change
Can be changed.
elements, right? So tuples you can't do that, right? So tuples are denoted by this thing. So list was enclosed in what? Square bracket, right? Now tuples are enclosed in parentheses or round brackets.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the type of tuple, and is instance family tuple? So you understand this meaning, right? Is instance. What does this
Yes,
give?
sir.
It should give you the Boolean output.
True.
That means it is checking this is whatever you are providing, this variable is the having the same class or not, right? Okay. So it should, so the type of family, so this variable is tuple, and family is a tuple. Yes. So it is giving you true, right? Now, but even though they are immutables, you can so okay, can we check is it mutable or not? So in list what we used to do, Okay, first of all, we'll see this and then we'll check for mutability. So
Dot
what it should
append.
print? Family of 0. First of all,
Family of
family of
0,
0,
father. Father?
right? It should be
Yeah.
father, right?
Yeah.
And what is family of this 2? Like colon and 2. What?
Father, mother?
Oh,
Father, mother or father, mother, child?
Father, mother only.
Right? Everyone? Fine. So that means you can do slicing here. Right? But what is the type of this?
Tuple.
Right?
Tuple.
Yeah. Yeah. What? So yeah, it's okay. So this. So that means you can do slicing here, and you can do it like indexing also, right? But can we change? So previously we used to say family of 0. If I wanted to change it to, let's say, uncle, okay, and I wanted to print family, will that work?
No. It will throw an error.
So it should throw an error because it is not. So
It
what
is
it's
immutable.
saying, does not support item assignment. We cannot do item assignment, and hence it is immutable, right?
Something similar
So
to strings, I suppose.
yeah, so here if I convert this to list, right, and if I'll run it now, if I wanted to change uncle, will that work or will that not work? So what it should print now?
Uncle, mother, child.
Right, so that means we did assignment there. So
Yes, sir.
So this is not tuple, this is list, right? It's it now.
so after it came error, what did you do? I missed that part.
He changed the family as list from tuples. That parenthesis he changed. The family it was a tuple first, now it is a list.
Okay.
Sir has left her.
Probably, sir, that the laptop battery died.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
The session was till 10, right?
Maybe some internet connection for him. Problem.
Or maybe he didn't switch on his charger.
Oh God.
Plug, plug in the one.
Yeah.
Hello. So, am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait. I'll ask him to make. So you know about keys and values, right?
Dictionary.
Yes, sir.
So that is the most toughest part for me, sir.
Right. Dictionary will be using a lot of places, right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
just
I'm not able to solve even PPS in that, sir.
okay. We'll see. Just a minute, I think. Okay, you had a class today for mathematics, huh? Before this class?
No, sir. I didn't go. I
Yes,
didn't.
Yeah, but I okay, in my calendar it was not there. Okay, fine. I thought there is no class today, so but it's okay. 8 to 10, no class was there, right? No clashing was there today.
no.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. I asked my team to wait for 2 minutes.
Sir, just for record,
Hmm.
I was in the class, but I wasn't interacting that much. Just for record, sir. I'm saying.
Okay, no, that's okay. No, that is fine. So, a lot of people are they're not interacting, right? So it's fine. So some of them are here only to see what's happening, right? And a lot of people don't have the doubts also. It's okay. That fine.
Yes, sir.
It will be better if you say like something in between. So it will be beneficial for us also to check whether whatever we are saying it is understandable to all of you or not. That is also important. Sometimes I'll speak, I think nobody is responding. That means they are not either understanding or they are not just listening to me. That is
No,
also.
sir. They will be knowing much better, sir. I am only
Yeah.
beginner of grammar, so this
Yeah.
dictionary was not getting into my mind only.
Yeah. Fine. So see this. Okay. So this is fine. So what I'm saying is yeah, so here you see this is a one of the dictionary. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is dictionary, right? You can see that this is
Yes.
dictionary. So the dictionary, you can see it should be the curly brackets, right? Inside the curly brackets, this should be the type, right? So A1. So what is A here? Like what is it, a key or is it a value?
Key.
A
The
is a
key.
key and 1 is value, right?
Is yeah, A is key.
And then B is key and 2 is value. So this is how dictionary looks. So first will be the before that colon, the first element will be a key, and after the colon it will be a value, right? Now, so if I wanted to go through, so one of the methods in dictionary is dot items. Okay, so the name of this dictionary is mapping. If I say mapping dot items, what it should do? What is it is doing?
A, B, C, D.
A equal to 1, B equal to 2, like that.
So it will separate actually key and values, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, come again, sir. I'm not able to get it.
See, mapping dot items, what it should give. So this is one of the methods in dictionary. Okay. So when I apply mapping dot items, what should be its output?
No.
So it is giving you key and value separately, right? So let's say for letter comma count in mapping dot items, if you are going to print letter comma count, so what it should print?
No idea.
So letter will be the key. So for key, let's say for key and values in mapping dot items, print letter dot count. So we'll see after printing. What happened here? Just I need to see what's happening here. Invalid character and identify. So, okay. So okay, what is it printing?
What changes did you make, sir?
Huh?
Key values.
A1. So it is printing key and values, right? So right. So it is printing key and values. Now,
Sir, after the error, what changes did you make?
Huh?
So that after the error, what changes did you make in the code so that it start working?
okay.
It was giving error, na, right?
Right.
So what? Yeah.
I think that some identifier error was there, so I don't know. So what I did is I just taken that code to the next line, right? So now you see here. So it's working fine only. Some problem was there. I don't know what was there. So
So, sir, so the mapping dot items will return the values for the respective keys. Is it?
let's see. Okay. I'm just going to. So what is printing? It is printing a list, right?
Of tuples.
List of tuples of what? Values and key. Values, comma key, right? So A
So
comma
value
B.
is one only, no? So key is A.
So
Key
it
comma.
sorry, key comma values, sorry. So key comma values, right? It is printing a list of tuples having key comma values. So when I'm iterating through that, so what I'm doing here, I'm iterating through that list, right? And again through that tuples. So it's going to print this too, right? Okay. So that is what mapping dot items do. Now, what it should print? Keys, mapping dot keys.
A, B, C, D.
So it should print the list of all the keys.
How we are getting list there big item?
This is a list.
Yeah, how we are getting that list, sir?
This is one of the methods.
By mapping we are getting it, right?
No. Mapping is a name of a dictionary.
Yes.
This is not that map function, right? This is mapping. So this is the name of a dictionary. In that dictionary, the dot items is the method. Okay, so when you apply that method on a dictionary, it is actually providing you with the list
of tuples.
list of tuples which contains keys and values, right? Now when I wanted to access only keys in a dictionary, this is the one of the method. So mapping dot keys. So if I print keys, it gives me a list of only keys. So if you wanted to iterate over only keys, what you should do? So if I wanted to
For
iterate over this, so for
in, key in, mapping keys.
yeah, okay. Now mapping dot keys I already assigned,
So
so it's fine, right?
yeah.
And if I say send print, sorry. So what it should print now? Will it print a list or will it print a separate elements?
It will print as separate elements.
Right? Correct. So when I use this mapping dot keys, so it will give me a list of only keys. So if I wanted only values, then what I should do?
Dot items.
No, dot items give me what? Both keys and values, right? Now,
Okay.
so if I do mapping dot values,
Oh, that one is also there.
mapping dot values is there. So now I'll print view.
Okay. It's a list.
Understand, right?
So now it gives dictionary values.
It okay. So that dot values, it will give you the dictionary values. You can actually convert it to that list by applying that list over there, right? Similar thing you can do here also. Keys also. So whatever output you got here, this is a class from dictionary items, right? For keys, okay, where it's set, where we have written keys.
Mapping dot keys.
Yeah. So this one, right? So if I wanted to print the type of the class type, right? Type of keys. So what it should print? It is going to print dict keys. Dict keys, right? And now if I apply, okay, I'll remove this one. Okay, if I apply, let's say L equals to list of keys, and now if I check type of L, so this is difference between these two, right? But you can iterate over this. We have seen that, right? How to iterate over the keys. So you can just apply loop over there and you will get every element separately, right? Same as that of you, if you can convert it into the list and you can iterate over there. Okay. Okay. So here both the things you have seen already, right? So here what we have done here, we have just converted this keys into list. So dict keys will be the class. So you have converted it into list, right? Similarly, dot items will be there. You have converted into the list by applying list function, right? So using the list function, both keys and items can be converted into the lists, right? So three methods are there. One is items. It will give you the tuples, right, of keys and values. Then keys method will give you the keys in a
Keys.
dictionary. Then values method will give you values in a
Val-
dictionary, right? So what are the supporting types for keys? So will that support every type of object, or will it support only certain type of objects in Python? So okay, integer
String.
it will support, string it will support, roll numbers it will support, names it will support. So okay, roll numbers is not support. So this only so this 0, right? This is what, so we are just only checking for supporting types for
Integers.
keys, right? So this is key. So we are just checking only for left hand side, right?
Mm.
So 0 it will support. So this 0 is what? Integer type.
Yeah.
It will support string. So that means key can be a integer, key can be a string, right? Here again it is integer
Integer.
only, here it is string.
String.
So it can support float also,
Okay.
right? So if I'll apply here, so it is going to run, right? It is perfectly running. That means all the types it is supporting. Let's say will that support boolean? Suppose I said true here, and I will change value to, let's say, let's say 0 and false, and I'll say 1. We'll see will it support or not. It is supporting,
Support.
right? Because it is giving you this correct click. That means that program is executing. Now will that
So it's
support?
a bull to int.
Right now we are not considering anything about uh, what uh, what type it is supporting for values. We are just checking only for keys right now. Okay. So don't worry about this right side part of this colon. We'll check for that later on. So will that support uh, sorry, so what string it can support, boolean it can support, integer it can support, float it can support, right? So can it support uh, so here you can see here again uh, it is
It's
going
only
to
a string,
support,
sir.
it is string, it is string, again it is float, right? So will it support a tuple in keys? So here T1 and T2 are the tuples, right? Let's say, okay, I'm going to remove this. Okay, so will it support a tuple in a key?
No.
Huh?
I
It
feel it
is,
should be no.
no, it is supporting. So you
Oh.
see, if I wanted to print
Random numbers.
actually anyway it is executing, that means it is supporting only. So but we'll see. So yeah, it is coming as a dictionary. So will that support a list?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. No, it is throwing an error. What is that? Unhashable type list. So actually, okay, I will tell you what is unhashable, but before that, I will tell you what types keys can support is whatever it is immutable. So string is immutable, right?
Mm.
Integer is
Yes, sir.
immutable, float is immutable, tuple is immutable,
Mm.
but not every tuple is immutable actually, right? Means like every tuple is immutable, but element in the tuple it cannot. So I'll tell you about that also. Okay, but right now whatever seen is it can support string, it can support float, it can support integer, it can support
Tuple first.
tuple, right? But it is not supporting list. So will that support a dictionary?
No.
What do you
Yes.
think?
No.
Yes. I guess yes.
So list is a mutable type, right?
Yes.
Dictionary is a mutable or not? Okay, we haven't seen, but I'll tell you. Dictionary is also mutable.
Changeable.
Mutable. Okay. So what that means?
It will throw an error.
It should throw an error, right? So we'll see.
That dictionary is not complete, I think. You've not put
Okay,
a
sorry.
colon.
Yeah, this is not dictionary. This is set. So set is also okay. Set we haven't covered right today. Okay, set is actually denoted by this. So okay, I will see. I wanted to show you for dictionary. So this is dictionary, right?
Yeah.
0, 1. Or maybe I
0,
can
1.
say, let's say, okay. This is a dictionary, right? So
Yeah.
in a key, it should throw an error. So unhashable type dict. So what you have seen, keys can support list, dictionary, and set.
Tuples.
Set. Tuples it supported, right? See.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. Because tuples are immutable.
Immutable.
Right. Okay. Now I'll tell you one more thing. Suppose this is my tuple t. This 0, 1. This is tuple, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a tuple? Is this a valid tuple?
Yes. But
So
2, 3 list, no, sir.
list, right? But this t is a tuple, right? Is this a valid
Yeah.
tuple? So it will print or it should throw an error.
It will
So
print.
you know about nested list, right?
Nested list.
Nested
Matrix.
list. It is a matrix, right? But
Yeah.
how it will it is like it will look like this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it will be like this, somewhat like this.
1, 2.
Okay, whatever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
means
sir.
what does this mean? Nested list means inside the list there are two lists, or but it can support this also, right? A list can support this also. Similarly, a tuple also can support this kind of stuff, right? So inside a tuple we have 2, 2, 3. It should not throw an error. It will print. So this is tuple. So you wanted to see what is the type of it?
Tuple.
Right.
So, but will I be able to change 2, 3 the list?
So what do you think? What I said, tuples are not
immutable.
So if I wanted to change, how can I change? So I can access this tuple
T of 1.
T of 1, right?
1.
So, okay.
Another bracket should come.
First of all, we'll see will that be working. Alright, this is working, so I'll try to print it out. Print A. So yeah, it is working. But if I wanted to change T of 1, so how can I change? T of 1 should be replaced by, let's say
1, 2.
Okay, 1, 2 or only one element. Okay, fine. So if you wanted to change the list by list, so will that work or will that throw an error?
It should throw an error.
Right, because it should not support item assignments. Because tuples are not
immutable.
Tuples are mutable, immutable. That means they are not mutable. Now, but the thing is, inside the tuple, this list is there. Is it a mutable list or it's not? It's immutable. So if I wanted to change T of 1 of, let's say 0 by, okay, sorry, T of 1 of 0. So what is this? Let's say this is A.
2.
So it should print what?
2.
So T of 1 means 2, 3, this list, and inside that list it's 0. That means
First
it should
element.
print
2.
First element. It should print
2.
2. It is printing 2, correct? And can I change this 2? So I want to change this 2 by 4. Will that change or will that it won't change?
It won't change because it's there inside a tuple.
Okay, let's see. What is happening here?
Changed.
Hey, it's changing.
Yeah.
So tuple is mutable now.
No. Tuple is not mutable. Tuple
The
tuple
list
elements are
inside
what?
mutable.
Tuples elements are only this, right? 2 and 2 comma 3. So tuples, this one is first element and this entire list is another element. But you cannot change these two. But this list is mutable, right? You can change,
4 comments.
you can
Just
change
because
the
of
elements
list.
inside that list, right?
You
Just
can
because of
change
list.
mutable things inside immutable things.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
mutable thing inside an immutable thing, right?
Just
So
because of list, we are able to do this.
yeah, so that is what I wanted to tell you about here. Where?
It can't be a key.
So when I say tuple is supported as a key, but when the tuple is kind of like this, it won't support. Okay, we'll see. Will that work or not? Where we are checking actually?
Only. This only, sir.
Okay, I change here? I think I have given some variable names.
Okay, this only, sir. T of 1 of 0 is for that only we were doing.
Okay, let's say we will change here. Huh?
Okay.
Huh? So I think we are changing here only. So this was
No, so
tuple,
the
right?
previous.
138. Line 38.
Yes, sir, 138, sir.
What 138? It's okay now. We can change here also. This is valid
No.
dictionary. Huh? Okay,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the valid dictionary. So this is a tuple, right? 0 comma 1.
Yeah.
It gets printed. But
Yes.
if I change to 2 comma 3, now this is also a tuple, correct?
Yes.
But tuple is a immutable object, but inside that immutable object we have an mutable object. So what is happening here now? It's called unhashable type. You understand now the meaning of that word unhashable. So we are not saying here immutable, we are saying here unhashable. So it is not supported there. Now tell me what things dictionary can support. String, float, integer, booleans, tuples, but tuples which should not include mutable objects. So which are the mutable objects? List, dictionary, and sets. So if I change it to let's say set. Okay, this is the 2 comma 3. So this should also throw an error. It is called unhashable type set. If I say a dictionary here, what will happen? Unhashable type, right? Now we'll check for values. So which are the types values can support?
Integers, string, float.
I think I have some examples here. Values also. Okay, maybe I don't know. I have the values or not. Okay, but let's see. We can change actually here, right? So these are values, right? I can change values here. Sorry. 2. So will that work? Yes, it is working. So will this work?
Yes.
This is float.
Yeah,
This is also working. Now I'll change it to string. So will this work?
Yes.
Yes, this is also working. Now booleans also will try. I think booleans we have already tried, right? But let's say we'll try it again. This is going to
work.
Is going to work. Now we'll see sets. Sorry, not sets, tuples. So tuples, let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3, right? Here 2 comma 3 comma 4. Will this work? It's working. Now I'll change it to list. So this will work.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is working. Now I'll change it to dictionary.
Dictionary.
Is it going to work?
Yes.
No, sir.
It's going to work. So if I change
Yes,
it to
sir.
set also, it will work. And if I change it to some tuples which contains lists, will that work?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, because now it's not a problem. So for values, it is supporting all types, right? All object types.
For values.
Only for values. But for keys, all
No mutable.
unhashable objects and immutable objects, it is not working.
Sir, in keys, if the tuples are not of the same size, would it still work?
Tuples, yeah, it will work. It will work. Say, let's say this tuple is 3, right? So this is 0, 1. This is 1, 2,
Yes.
3. It should work, right? Correct.
Sir, for key, list, dictionary, and set won't work, right?
Yes, list, dictionary, and set would work. Again, tuples which are including these mutable objects, which are what? List, dictionaries, and sets. That won't work. But if it is not there, then tuples also work. Right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
clear? Okay. So iteration, I think we have seen, right? For key in this, we already seen that how we can iterate over this. This is important. So dictionaries are mutables. What does it mean by mutable? We can assign a value, right? We can do item assignment. That is what? Mutable. So here this was my dictionary 1, 1, 2, 3, and I am changing it to dict2 of dict1, and I am changing the dict2 of that 4 equal to 4. What it should do? So anyway, this 4 is there or not?
It will be there.
No,
Not
now
there.
is it there in this dict1?
No, it is not there in the
Not
dict. You
there.
can add.
Then will that add, or what will happen? And what it will print? This print first statement, dict1 comma dict2. See, this is same as that of list. Okay, so it should work same like that only. Yeah.
1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4.
The
So
existing one only.
So dict1 will be the new dict2, or so dict1 and dict2 should be same. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what that last statement will print? True or false? Because this dict1 is true.
True.
Right. This is Boolean one, right?
Yeah.
See. So this is first one. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Then this is dict2. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And both are same. So this is coming as same. So that is called as mutability. What we have already seen in list.
Yes.
Okay. And how to assign the values, you can see from here. So you are just actually, so I can actually change the value here also, right? Okay, what it should print now?
3 to 4.
3,
It
4.
will, yeah.
3,
Yeah,
4.
what? 3,
For
4.
3, it will become 4.
Yeah.
3, 4, 4, 4, 4.
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and both are same, right? So now you can understand what is mutability. So dictionary is mutable, then list is mutable, and sets are mutable.
So if you add the 4 as a key value, that it will be added.
Yeah. So how to add this? This is the method. I think same method we are using there also, right? In list also. We are what? L of, but we are using it by index also, right? Actually, we are calling it by index, and then we are assigning that value there. Here you have calling it by keys,
Okay.
and we are assigning that value.
So if the key is existing one, it will be added in the existing value only.
Yeah, and if that key
is
is
a new key value is a new one, then it will be added as a new.
the new value. So you can see here, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir, fine.
Okay, so we'll
Sir,
see sets.
can keys be different types? Like one key would be a string and one could be an integer within the same dictionary.
Uh, yeah, it can be. It can be. So if I wanted to say, let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3. So what it should print now?
Is that keys?
Yeah.
What we assigned?
But
it should be in quoted, no?
No. So we have already seen, right? What we have seen? What type of keys can be there? It can be a string. It can be a integer. It can be a tuple, right? So that's whatever we have discussed, right? So what type of objects it can support as a key? So this is also a supportive type of key, right? It's a tuple.
Yes.
Yes.
So it should come at as
1, 2, 3 equal to 4.
Right?
I mean, is to 4. Yeah.
You can see, right? Actually, I can change it to, let's say now, will this work?
Yes, sir.
This will work?
No.
Oh, okay.
Key, right? We cannot.
No.
So what it should
Value only can have that.
okay, what error it can give?
Unhashable. Unhashable.
Right? It should give like this. You see, unhashable type test. So okay, will this work? What will give the output?
After 3, 1.4 is to 4.
There's one bracket.
So is it a square
There's a bracket missing.
No, sorry, this should not be there. Yeah. This will work or this will throw an error?
No, it will work.
Yes, it will work, sir.
Yeah. 1.4, right? Okay, you understand now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll see sets. So I already told you what is sets. Sets can be represented by this. So curly brackets, and set is an unordered collection with no duplicate elements. That means you cannot have
Duplicate elements.
like this.
Repeated elements.
Yeah. It cannot have 6. So still it is working, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
So will it show the error or what is okay? Tell me what is the, because I have already said that it should be an unordered collection with no duplicate elements. We have one duplicate element here, but still it worked. Why?
I guess it will take
It
only
would
one.
have taken it off.
So now, okay, tell me what is the output of this?
2, 4, 6, 8.
6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Right. So what it does? So when we have that curly brackets there, it has already removed, because it is a set operation. It has removed that duplicate element. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see this now. So this is my nums1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This nums2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 10, 10. So print nums1 and nums2. What it should print?
2, 4, 8, 9, 10.
What?
2,
8?
4,
Where?
6, 2, 4, 8, 6, 10. I mean, sorry, sir. Actually, I'm in different part of the world where it is already
Sleeping,
1, 5. Yeah,
One
exactly.
time
It's
only.
more than
One
midnight.
time it will not repeat it.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, I think it was become bit late, but it's fine. Okay. So
Yes,
it
sir.
should be 2, 4, 6,
It's already 1:10 here, early morning 1:10.
Oh, you are from not where are you now?
I'm not from India. I'm from Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, okay. I did not know. Okay, it's already late. It's too late then.
Yeah, it's too late for me, and I'm already sleeping.
Okay, then you can sleep and you can watch it later on.
No, so watching later is getting bored for me.
Okay. So yeah. So that means you are having that energy right, that time is fine. Okay.
I just want to have an interactive class so that I don't sleep at all.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Thank you
so nums1 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and nums2 also it should print 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right?
Yes,
sir.
And is it nums1 equal to nums2? What it should print? True, right? This is boolean 1. So because both are same, it is removing those duplicate elements already. And what it should print nums1 is not in nums2.
False.
Not
false.
Is
Is what is not nums2? Nums1 is not, nums2 is
False.
false.
false, right?
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
What
Okay,
is
nums
happening
one
here?
is equal to nums two is true.
Maybe
So
it's
far,
comparing the
curly bracket.
What is happening here?
So maybe
There
a
is
different memory location is there for nums one and nums2.
they were just
Huh?
seeing the value.
Sets are immutable.
No, actually, I think so. There is different memory numbers or locations. Yeah, now it's giving false.
No, nums2 is false. That means nums1 is not equal to nums2. So we'll
Nums2,
try
yes.
printing. Okay, let's see. We'll try printing.
Nums1.
I got it.
What? Tell me.
Sir,
Yeah,
is not. I just thought it opposite in a positive way. I guess.
No, but is also is giving false. That what does mean? What does that mean?
Is it
So it's
giving
only
false?
telling about the memory locations, to my knowledge.
Yeah. So both the lengths are same.
Yeah,
Both the elements are same.
yeah.
Right.
But
But
is not it giving trueness?
Yeah.
so but nums1 is not nums2. That means these two are different variables and do different sets having the same elements. Right?
So because of the curly brackets,
Yeah. So yeah, equality is there. So if I change it to, let's say, set.
not such.
Okay. What thing you wanted? So I'll remove this also, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Same thing.
Right? It will happen to every uh, thing. So okay, sorry. 1 minute. This is now both are tuples, right? But still it is not true because these two are different variables and it is having at different locations. We are not said that nums1 equal to nums2. When we assign nums1 equal to nums2, right, then only it will say
Same memory,
same, right?
Mm.
So if I'll say,
Because only when we are assigning, then the memory is redirected to that particular point, right?
right.
Or something different.
So if I say,
It's like Ram has a balance of 10,000 rupees, and another Ram also has 10,000 rupees, but both are
Both the Rams are same.
different.
No, they're not
Both
the same. They're not the
No, Ram
same.
1 is equal
both
to Ram 1
names
is equal
are
to Ram
same,
2.
but both
okay.
names are same, but their title are
No,
different.
cash in hand and cash in bank.
Now it's become equal.
Right?
Yeah.
You understand, right? These two are different variables and different memory locations they are located. They are not, their elements are same, but they are not same.
The same.
But means they are twins, like that. Correct.
Yeah.
Cash in hand and cash in bank.
Right. So now we can remove this. Now it's fine, right? Done.
Yeah.
So I think some more things are remained here. Okay. Okay. So I'll go it like somewhat faster because we all have to finish it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is happening here?
We are not able to subscript that. We cannot take one element from set. Is it?
Yes, it's not subscriptable. That means we are not able to index. So before in list, what we used to do, L of 0 means it is going for that
First
that it is going to take that element. Same thing happened with tuples also. Same thing we can do it with dictionaries also, but we are not able to. We can actually do it with the strings also, right? We can actually
Yeah.
have that thing, but in sets we are not able to
Access even elements.
access that elements. Understand? Okay. Now there are certain set operations. So you know subset, right? Okay, these are like very basic ones, but I will go somewhat faster. So what is subset? You know that set operations is like same as that of whatever you studied in mathematics. So all are these set operations. So what is so A is a subset of B or not?
Yes, sir.
Because all the elements are present in A.
135, yeah, is present in B.
It is a subset of A. So this is it is called as a proper subset of A actually. So what does that mean? So can I say like this? Okay, what it should print?
True.
Right? So let's say this is the condition. Now, okay, what this both statement should print? Okay, these are two methods to say that is subset dot is subset of P. That means it will give subset, or this is our normal mathematical operations, right? Less than or
Both will
equal
be
to B.
false. Yeah.
So this
Both of
both should
one
be
is false and
Both are
one
false.
right. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, sorry. I just wanted to say sorry. Now
Both will be true.
both should be true. Both should be true, right? Now if I remove this, what will happen?
true false.
Why false?
It is not less. It is not. It is equal. It is not less than,
It
right?
is not less. That means it is not a proper subset of B, right? So when because proper subset means what? It should have one element lesser than the superset, right?
Sir, is it like that? Isn't it comparing each and every element?
It's comparing, right? Now in this case, what will happen?
A less than B in the sense. True.
It should print true. Correct?
It is counting the number of elements in A, right?
No, it is counting the. It actually equaling, like
comparing.
It is comparing. So 1 and 1, 3 and 3, 5 and 5 are there, but at least one element should be more in actually superset. So that's why it is giving you that false there, right? So if I say this is also true, right? But this is true in this case also, correct? It's because equality holds here. But when I say this, it's not going to be true because this is equal. This is not less than. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Similarly, superset. So if I wanted to find a superset, so B is a superset of A, right? So I can just directly say B dot is superset of A, or I can access that superset as print B is greater than or equal to A. So similar operations. Okay, okay, it is not printed here, right? So I can print. Sorry, print. Okay, so both should say true. Okay. Now union is what? So if A is this 1, 3, 5, B is this set 2, 4, 6. So what is A union B?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are two methods. One is exact, what you are saying, right? A union B. So it's just dot union B. Or the other method is you have to put this vertical line, right? So what print C1 and C2? What it will print? What C1? This C1?
C1 is union. So 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6.
And C2?
C2 is also same thing.
Right.
1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6.
Right. And what is print C1 equal to C2?
True.
False.
False.
Because
Also
A element is not B.
No, but when you say, you see, when we said nums1 equal to nums2.
Yes,
It
it
was
is true.
comparing the
Each
elements.
and every element.
Equal to is comparing. When I say is not, that is comparing these variables, the memory locations of these variables, right?
Yes. Okay.
So what it should print here?
True.
True. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that means C1 you can access the union by saying A dot union B, or you can access by this vertical line.
Straight.
Right. So union for multiple sets. So these are your sets A1, A2, A3, A4. Right. So you can write like this also, right? You know that one, right? Comma.
Yeah,
Sir,
if one.
Sir, I have one, like if there is repetition of the element in A and B, only one element will be taken because it is a set, is it?
Repetition in A and B.
Like, yeah. Like if A has 2 in it, 1, 2, 5, and B is 2, 4, 6.
Okay. That's your thing.
Yes.
1 to 5 and 2, 4, 6.
Yes, 1
what
to
it
5.
should print?
So only one should come, if I'm not wrong, as an union.
Yeah, because C1 is also set, right? So what is the property of set? It will remove the duplicate elements.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is giving you the unique elements. So now A1, A2, A3, A4, these are 4 sets.
So, but this is coming in an ordered manner.
What one?
That union is coming in a order, right?
Right.
It gets sorted out by itself.
It will remove the element. This is unordered collection, it is fine, but it will get sorted here. That's true. Because you are doing the operation here, no?
Okay.
Because no, it's getting sorted because you are doing that union operation over there. Okay.
Which operation?
Now these are union operations. No? We are combining
because
these two.
Union operation, it is getting sorted, is it?
Sorted, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So okay. So here A1, A2, A3, and A4 are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how to union multiple sets? So I wanted to union like A1 dot union A2, A3, A4. I can do this way, or I can use this way.
Right.
All the vertical lines here, right?
The method 2, I didn't get this in first and second two.
So okay, this line, right? This line.
The method.
So
union using for union, the method 2 is there now for union also, and for multiple set also method 2. That straight line. How we are getting that union, and by using, is it a function or something?
Yeah, this is actually function. Yeah. So you can actually directly use. This is there, inbuilt method is there.
So it takes
either
union.
you can use dot union. Yeah. This represents union. This represents union in Python. Okay. Okay. Right. So intersection, you can either use this one, A dot intersection B, or you can use A and B. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So C1 is A dot intersection B, or you can use this method A and B. Right. So previously in union we use this vertical line. Here you can use for intersection and, right, and it will work. Okay. Now
Sir, here we can plus mark also we can do, no?
No.
Instead of
no. That's what in Python it is not supporting that +1. This sets, right? Sets you can't do plus. So if I wanted to try plus here, say it.
Yeah.
Unsupported operand types for plus set and set. So you cannot when set is there, you cannot use this plus here. You have to use this one only.
So same thing in intersection also.
So intersection we can use and. It is supported.
Here also plus we can't do.
Which one?
Here also we can't do plus.
No, we cannot do. Anyway, plus is not a sign for intersection, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then for difference you can use a dot difference, or you can use directly this one, the minus sign, a minus b. Here you can use minus.
Okay.
Now you can check here. So what is happening here? So a minus b. A was 1 2 3 4, b is 2 4 5. When I have a difference between a and b, that means a minus b, what happened? Whatever elements are there in a and b, like b which are common, it was get subtracted from a, right? So 2 and 4 get subtracted, it remains with 1 3.
1 and 3.
But what happened when I do this operation b minus a? So
Whatever elements in B
a which are not there in b, that gets subtracted, right?
Yeah.
So 2 2 get subtracted, 4 4 get subtracted, we remain with
5.
5. So that is what printed here. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And same, sets are mutable. What does that mean? We can add the element.
Yeah.
So this is different method. B dot add. We cannot add like this, right? Like let's say.
Sir, append we cannot do.
Yeah, b of 0.
That is not subscriptable. That's what.
That is not subscriptive, right? So we cannot use. So we have to use this b dot add 4. That is get
We cannot
added.
use even append. Sorry.
B dot append.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to do append, what will happen? See. Set object has no attribute. Append. Only list we can have.
Okay. Add.
Right? Okay. So that is what for the summary from week 6. A lot more things are there. You can actually go through the lectures and see.
Can you share this?
This file?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll share. I will ask them to share. Okay. Anyway, this is so maybe one book is shared with you. It is there, but I have taken some things from that book only.
Because we have learned here, so it will be easy to revise quickly.
Yeah, fine.
Sir, if you could share this.
Yeah. I'll ask them to share with you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. I think.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Huh. You don't want to sleep again now?
No, sir. I was waiting for you to complete so that I can ask this doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, in this PPA one which I was doing for this week 6, sir, in this PPA 6, sir, I'm getting the correct answer in my PyCharm, but I'm not getting the answer in this module. I mean, in this ITM.
Week 6 PPA 1, no?
PPA 6.
6. This score data set, na?
Which one, sir?
Scores data set is there. I think that thing is there. Scores data set one only, right? Define
Yes,
get
sir,
marks, health subject.
Yes, sir. Get marks of scores data set dot subject, comma subject. In that one, sir, I'm trying to append. I'm getting the correct answer. I'm returning L also. List was what was asked to be returned, but still it's saying like in print of print of some other line which I have not coded. It is saying an error is there.
Okay, I have already written the code for that. You can see the solution. Okay. Okay, I'm sharing this one.
Okay. The same thing, almost the same thing I did. I also
Check
did,
it.
sir.
Check it once.
Yes, sir. I'll just check it now, sir. Give me the same time. Sir, even I have appended the same L I have used for student in L. For student in L is your course data set. Yeah, okay.
L is
Tuple,
for
yes,
data
even
set.
yes. But even I have appended the same tuple only, sir.
Then you said print or return. What you did there?
Written. I have written on. I have
Same.
returned only.
Same thing you did.
Same
Then
thing
then
only.
it should work, no? Can you
I
show me
don't.
the? Can you show your screen?
Yes, sir. Sure. Can I share, sir?
Yes. Okay, maybe I. Oh, okay. I think there is no access to you guys, right?
It's not coming. So shall I post my code in this
Chat
chat?
box. Fine.
Yes. Sir, I posted.
Check.
So shall I also share the error part which I got, sir?
Just a minute. I'll just check and student. Wait, 1 minute. I'm just checking.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, it is working properly.
So for me, it is showing error, sir, here.
This one, right?
Which
So
one,
all
sir?
the cases are passed. So this is your code, right?
Yes, sir. This is my code only.
So you did like this, all indentation. What error it's showing?
Sir, I'll read the error also, sir. See, in line 68, file test.py, line 62, print of F formatted print with the name in curly braces, colon, curly braces, core, close the formatted printing, and it is saying syntax error, end of file while scanning, triple quoted string literal.
Okay, okay, but I have see this same code. What you have done, right? I have written the same code here.
But
See,
for me, why it is from the morning I am trying this only, it is giving me error.
Okay, I am not able. Okay, maybe see you can. Huh.
I can come to answer this.
Huh.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes it does. You should reload your browser. I think in week 1 I faced the same issue.
Yeah, what
I
you
used
can
to
do is
I used double code and he didn't take it, and then I took single quotes.
Or maybe I
Sometimes
should
it
take off all this comment and then try to run it.
maybe you can try that, or you can
maybe it
actually
should
what you
work.
can do. Yeah, maybe you can close that all the stuff, and once again
Okay.
try it. Like once again log in and try it. Maybe it will work.
Yes.
If not, then check it tomorrow. Okay.
Yes,
So
sure.
ask.
It could be the comment that is given there
Yeah,
that is
maybe.
it is causing problems.
Maybe
You may
yeah.
have deleted accidentally those quotes.
Quotes.
No,
Something.
I didn't delete. That is the problem.
One set of them must have gotten deleted while you were
Okay.
writing your
Do
code.
one thing. You can just remove those comments and try to like whatever I have
Yes,
done.
sir. I'm just trying to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Just one
So
second. I'll tell you the answers now, sir.
okay, I need to go.
Okay, sir. But it is giving me same error only, sir.
Okay, so maybe
Tomorrow we'll see, sir.
the tomorrow session somebody will be there. Ask them to, because now I can't ask to like
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
enable the option for sharing a screen, right? So tomorrow's
Okay.
session, ask like initially itself, just
Okay.
enable the sharing option. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yes.
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 Bye bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
So
It's already left, huh?